Groucho, Marianne Gaba, and Roger Beck are standing by to talk to you. Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. Divide an extra $100. It's a common way, something you do every day. Marianne Gaba and Roger Beck, eh? Well, Roger and out.
I knew that would happen.
Marianne, how old? Marianne,
It's Marianne, yes.
Marianne, how old are you?
18 years old.
18, isn't that wonderful? In that case, Roger, back in again. Where are you from, Marianne?
I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, but I am staying out here permanently.
Oh.
Yes.
Does the shoulder strap always slip off when you say
Not
when you say
usually.
Chicago?
Not usually.
That toddling town? What do you mean you hope you'll stay out here? What does your father do for a living?
Well, he delivers mail in Chicago.
Well, he delivered a pretty good female, too. He delivers mail in Chicago?
That's right,
He lives
yes.
out here? He must be pretty tired towards the end of his route.
No,
How does he do that? Does he have a very long arm, like the long arm of coincidence?
Well, he's living in Chicago. I'm the one that's living here in California.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
In other words, you're a little bird that's flown the nest, is that it?
In other words, yes.
Well, little bird, watch yourself in California. This town is full of very cool cats. Now, Marianne, do you have a job?
Oh, yes, I have been modeling now for the last 15 years.
Modeling? An ugly girl like you modeling?
I tried modeling, yes.
What else do you do?
I'm also a student at University of Southern Cal.
Well, what do you model? Bathing suits?
Well, practically everything.
Everything you say?
Practically everything, yes.
I've never seen you on a can of dog food.
Well, I don't think the dogs would buy anything with my picture on it.
No, but a lot of cool cats would. Now, what are you studying at USC, Marianne?
I'm majoring in drama and speech and...
In drama?
Drama.
Why is that?
Eventually, I would like to become an actress and get into the show business. And I'm
Why do you
also
wanna-
taking shorthand, just in case.
Shorthand. In case of what? In case the bathing suit doesn't fit? Well, Marianne, you've got a very good head on your shoulders.
Well,
And I wish it was mine instead. Now, Roger, I hate to talk to you, but I guess I have no choice.
You can't hardly ignore me. I'm here.
No, I can't ignore you, but you get
You will.
increasingly ugly as you stand there.
That's a very difficult spot.
Yes. Where are you from, Roger?
I'm originally from Pittsburgh.
Do you always jump out of a plane when you somebody hollers your name?
I think I didn't take a rough time during the war with that name,
Yeah, I bet you did.
so I stay out of planes.
Are you married?
Yes, I've been married 9 years.
Don't cry on my shoulder. Now, what kind of work do you do, Roger? Anything that's remotely connected with anything honest?
Yes, I'm a reporter for the Los Angeles Mirror News.
A reporter, is that what you are? Well,
Yeah.
you can quote me as saying I've been misquoted.
Thank you. I've heard that more than once.
Maybe you could do a big story about me. What kind of reporting do you do?
I'm a crime reporter, basically.
Well, there's no question, but you could do a big story about me.
I think I have.
I suppose there is no crime. What do? Do you play pinochle in the press room like the firemen do?
Now, I work out of the office of the Mirror News, and on Saturdays, I do a popular music and record column, and I also do a monthly piece for Dig magazine on popular music and records.
You say you review records? I
Yes.
thought you were a crime reporter.
Well, they have a lot more in common than people think. You heard the records today. They're really a crime.
Are you implying that Hutsat Rawlson on the Rillaras contributed to crime?
I don't even remember that one.
Now, what's your personal opinion about the current crop of records?
Generally, records today, I think are bad overall. Now, let me qualify. Rock and roll itself is not bad. It's the singers that are bad. I mean, the music itself isn't...
The singers are bad? How do you determine whether a singer is good or bad?
Well, I think a singer there should be 3 qualifications of a singer. Number 1, and most important, he should stay on key, which rules out 90% of the singers today, or reasonably on key.
You mean they're all flat?
Flat, sharp. I've heard singers that never did find the key. Secondly, the singer should at least read an intelligible and an intelligent lyric. I mean, you should be able to understand what he's talking about instead of these mush-mouth, mumble...
How would you classify me as a singer? Good or bad or indifferent or
Let me give you the 3 points. Can you stay on key? Can you recite an intelligible lyric? And do you make a pleasant sound? I mean, this is the most important. Is there a pleasant sound emanating from the record?
Could you rephrase the question, leaving out that part?
With all 3 parts?
About a pleasant sound? Well, I'm not much good at these new songs, but an old friend of mine happens to be standing over in the wings over there, and she's crazy about this new kind of singing. I'm sure with very little persuasion, she could be encouraged to come out here. Melinda? George, will you bring out Melinda? Come out here, little one. How do you do? This is Roger. Hey, Melinda. And this is Marianne.
Hi there.
And Melinda, what kind of a song would you like to sing? You're nothing but a hound dog?
No.
What would you like to sing?
Well, there's a song that's become pretty popular. It's called The Witch Doctor.
Meekin, do you know a song like that? Could you give us some witch music?
Try Witch Doctor in the key of G.
Oh, you know it, eh?
My friend, the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend, the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. 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 You've been keep your love for me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang.
Melinda, I'll see you later. Thought there was no talent in our family. Roger, this little conversation with you has been most revealing. I'd like to continue, but we know you want to win some money. Now, you selected hit songs of the 30s. Now, Jack Meekin will play some tunes, and you name them. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. You ought to be pretty good at this, listening.
That was before my time, the 30s.
You mean there are no songs now around that are part of the 30s?
Well, I should think most of the good ones that are left are...
All right. Well, you identify this one. Play, Jack. What is it?
You're driving me crazy.
Well, thanks loads.
And you have one right.
What is this big hit of the 30s? What is it?
Everything I have is yours.
Wouldn't it be great if that were true?
You now have 2 right.
See if you remember this one, Mr. Meekin. Hit it.
Sophisticated lady.
That's right. Sophisticated lady is absolutely right.
You're almost there. You have 3 right. Get the next one right, and you'll have $1,000.
Now then, what is the name of this big hit? That's the way Ethel Merman does it.
I got rhythm.
You got more than that, kid.
You get $4,000, as a matter of fact.
$4,000.
I heard it.
$4,000.
Well, I liked her, too, but not... I mean, you know, it's... You have $1,000. You have 4 right, is what
He went crazy. I forgot to check. Yeah, I knew it would be too much, and one of these nights he'd crack. Well, now you've won $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later at the end of the show and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. So go over and sit down and think about it. No matter what you decide to do, thanks for being on the show.
Well, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Groucho, we have Yolanda Columbo and Charlie Fox on deck, so folks, you in please and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to Your Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you do every day. Charlie Fox and Yolanda Columbo. Is that right? How old are you, Yolanda?
25.
25. Are you married?
No.
You're not married, huh? Are you interested in matrimony?
Well, yes and no.
I want a more decisive answer than that.
Well, you see, marriage is a 50-50 proposition.
Oh? But what have you got against it, then?
Nothing. It's just one of those things. You never find the right man, you know.
You expect to find the right man?
I hope so.
There is no such thing as the right man.
Well...
Take what you can get, odds and ends, that's all. Where are you from, Yolanda?
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Where?
Rome, Italy.
Now, what are you doing over here in addition to looking for a wealthy man?
I'm a tourist.
Oh, a tourist?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of us as a tourist?
Well, I think this is a beautiful country and a free country.
A free country?
Yes. For instance, they're free to do what they like to, you know.
Can I do anything I like?
Of course.
Kiss me, you fool. Yolanda, if I did everything I wanted to do, next week this show would be coming to you direct from Alcatraz.
Pretty nice.
It's nice, eh?
Sure.
I'll get back to you in a minute, Yolanda. You're Charlie Fox, huh?
That's right, Groucho.
Where are you from, Charlie?
I'm a native of California. I was born right here in...
You're a naked California?
No, Groucho, I'm a native of California.
Oh, you're a native of
yes,
California.
you don't find very many native Californians nowadays. They're pretty hard to find.
What do you mean it's hard to find a native in California?
Well, when you...
I didn't know anyone was interested in looking for one. How old are you, Charlie?
I'm 30 years young.
30 years young. Well, you look about 70. What do you attribute this to, inflation?
Well, Groucho, I think I'm in pretty good shape.
I prefer her shape, but what makes you think you're in such good shape?
Well, Groucho, I live right, and I eat right, and I breathe right, and I exercise right.
Doesn't everybody breathe right? Let's take this one at a time. How do you eat right? Are you right-handed?
No, I'm ambidextrous, really.
Oh, really?
Yes. Live on natural foods,
do?
foods that bite back, that have life in them, that are...
What do you mean? What do you eat? What do you eat? Live leopards?
No, Groucho, I eat foods that are alive, like alfalfa and sunflower seeds and fruits and vegetables.
You mean sunflower seeds bite back?
Yes, they certainly do. Have you ever eaten sunflower seeds?
Oh, I'd be afraid. You say you eat alfalfa?
Yes.
Where do you get this stuff?
Well, I usually go where the cows go, out in the pasture.
And then you get on your hands and knees?
That's right.
Well, you say you're out where the cows go. Don't the bulls resent your presence there?
Well, they're like me. They're vegetarian.
Now, Charlie, are you pulling my leg?
No, Groucho.
Now, you say you actually chew alfalfa right off the bush just like a cow?
Yes, I certainly do.
It's certainly...
Very healthy for you. Gives you a good color and complexion.
Yeah. Well, you convinced me, Charlie. Now, when you go, would you mind leaving 3 quarts of milk and a pound of butter? Imagine a guy crawling around in the woods eating alfalfa. What about the farmer? Doesn't he object to you being out there?
No, in fact, Groucho, his cows win blue ribbons, and very few people do. And I think if more people would eat alfalfa, they'd win blue ribbons.
Do you ever eat meat? Meat or fish?
I've never eaten meat in my life, Groucho.
You haven't?
No.
What do you eat mostly?
Well,
It isn't handy to run out to a field every day when you want breakfast.
No, I agree with you, Groucho.
Imagine taking a girl out to dinner and winding up in a field on your...
Well, it's inexpensive.
Now, what's another of your health secrets?
Well, Groucho, I breathe, you know.
certainly a novelty.
Well, breathing is important, and most people don't get enough air in their lungs.
Yeah. Did you ever try the air we have in L.A.? Yeah?
That's why I live up in the hills in Sherman Oaks where it's smog-free.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yes.
Even the smog is free up there, huh? What else do you do to keep healthy? Do you exercise?
Groucho, I believe in exercising every day. In fact, I've been standing on my head since I've been 10 years old.
You mean those are your feet up there? I thought you looked rather peculiar. Now, come on now, get back to normal. How long do you spend on your head?
Well,
you say you stand on your head, how long?
Well, about 2 or 3 minutes every day, although I do hold the unofficial world's record for standing on my head 13.5 minutes.
When did you do this?
Oh, this was about a year ago at the end of a diving board up in Seminole Hot Springs. There's another gentleman that holds a more official world's record, but he's an Indian faker and he hasn't come down from the mountains yet. Just a rumor.
Well, then you're all set then, huh? I mean, you have nothing to worry about.
That's right.
As long as he stays up there. Well, this is an unexpected honor. We don't often have a world champion up here. Do you think if you tried it right now, you could establish perhaps a new world's record?
Well, Groucho,
I have a watch here.
I'd be delighted.
You would?
There's only one thing. I need something to stand on my head.
You need someone to stand on your head?
No, I need something to stand on my head. I mean something to cushion my head.
Oh, you want a cushion, is that it?
Well, cushion or a rug would...
George! Would you mind lying down there flat? He wants to stand on your head. And do you have a cushion out there, a pillow, or a mat, or anything out there, George?
Well, do we have...
You cleaned the place this morning. Don't you know what's back there?
I think we have something here.
Huh?
Here's a piece of rug or something.
Is that what that is?
Well, I need a little room, Groucho.
All right. We'll get you a little room as soon as the show's over, huh? Is that all right?
This is perfect, Groucho.
All right.
Terrific.
You're certainly easily satisfied. Now tell me, why is standing on your head so healthy?
Well, Groucho, when you stand on your head, you get all that fresh blood up to your brain, and that's very important.
What else does this do for you, this standing on your head?
Well, Groucho, in this hustle and bustle of modern day living...
You wear a bustle, too? What else does this do for you, sonny boy?
Well, as I was starting to say, in this modern day of living with everyone...
Yes, this is a tense world we're living in.
That's right. Well, this relaxes you.
Yeah.
You have a chance to take inventory yourself, to try to be a better person, to help humanity.
It's a great place to help humanity.
Well, and also...
You're certainly in a great spot if somebody drops a bomb. He'd be the last one out of Los Angeles.
And
Charlie, pardon me, I want to talk to your partner some more. You keep on standing there, huh? Now, who knows? Tonight, right on our stage, you may crack the world's record for pineapple upside-down cake. Now, Yolanda, what do you think of Humpty Dumpty here?
Well, I think he's very interesting, very charming.
You hear that, Charlie?
And very healthy.
Yeah. Charlie, you're a very interesting fellow. Would you marry this girl here?
Groucho, unfortunately, not. I'm already married.
You're already married?
Yes.
Isn't that sentimental? He's waving to his wife. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yolanda, that he's married. However, that's the way it goes. All the real good ones have already been hooked. Well, let's forget about Charlie. Let's discuss something else, huh? What would you like to talk about, Yolanda?
Well, I would like to talk about laughing.
You would?
But I can't with his feet in my face.
Isn't that just like a woman? Okay, Charlie, on your feet. Yolanda's no longer interested. You did a fine job. Charlie, you say you're married?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been married?
Oh, I've been married 3.5 years to the girl of my dreams. In fact, her name is Peggy, and I call her Peg of my heart.
Well, that's very nice. You know, I've kidded you a lot tonight, Charlie, but actually I admire anybody with the courage of his convictions. And you look like a real nice guy. Do you have a job?
Oh, Groucho, I'm vice president of the Tree Wax Corporation of America. I'm in the...
And what is the Tree Wax Corporation?
Well, Tree Wax is the world's hardest, safest, and most durable floor wax in all America.
All right, that's enough commercial now. Let's not overdo it. And you say you're vice president?
That's correct.
That's surprising, all right. Not that there's anything wrong with you, Charlie, but I should think for a vice president, they'd want a fellow who's always on his toes, not on his head. So now, let's play You Bet Your Life. Now, you selected cities and small towns of the United States. I'll give you 4 cities or towns in a particular state, and you identify the state. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Ready? In what state are Yuba City, Oroville, Santa Rosa, and Santa Cruz?
That's California, Groucho.
You're right for the first time. Now, Tuscaloosa, Double Springs, Andalusia, and Tuskegee, what state?
Alabama.
Tuskegee, yeah, that's right, Alabama.
You now have 2 right.
All right, Jefferson City, Sedalia, Hannibal, and Springfield are in what state? Jefferson City, Sedalia, Hannibal, and Springfield, what state?
Missouri.
Right. Now
You
you
now
got
have
3
3
right.
right, yes.
You're going right through this. Now, New Haven, Coventry, Gildersleeve, and Gilead.
Connecticut.
Connecticut is right.
You got
won
4 in a row, you won $1,000.
Fool around. Now you win $1,000. You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it. And if we don't see you later, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for being on the show.